Okay, good evening, everyone. You're welcome to this evening's webinar. My name is Blessing Odion, and I'll be taking us through this event tonight online. Now, if you're here for the first time, please let us know in the comments, and also let us know where you're logging in from. Let's see where we have people in from today. Let me know where you're viewing this from tonight, what part of Nigeria or the world you're watching this from. Let's see some location in the comment bar. I hope you can hear me okay. If you can hear me, also just put yes in the comment bar. Thank you. I'm just waiting to see that. Yeah, it's audible. Thank you so much. Where are you watching from, Damisola? Where are you watching from? Good evening, Auntie Fentola. Good evening, Ma. Samuel, good evening. You're welcome. Thank you. Dami Abuja, thank you so much. Worry Rose. All right, so everyone can hear me okay. Thank you, everyone. So I will just go right into today's business, and I'm sure that we can get this done in a short while. And if you're here for the first time, as in you're not part of what we are offering tonight, I want to say a very big welcome to you. And I trust that by the time we're done with the events online today, we would have made an impact to help you make a decision. All right. So you're welcome to the business opportunity meeting, the online version of a great opportunity. My name is Blessing Odion. I'm a pastor. My training is in biochemistry, but I've veered into banking. You can call me a multi-dimensional entrepreneur. I am into consulting, study abroad, and wellness. And I've been with this opportunity I will be sharing with us since 2008. All right. So it's been a long time coming for me. And I want to trust that by the time I finish sharing with you what you also, if you're here for the first time, can benefit from this opportunity, you would see it worth your while to give this opportunity a chance in your life. All right. Because the reason why anyone is here today is to see something else they can add to whatever they're doing. Many people will be here for various reasons, and I'm going to go through all of that. But doing this for the last 16 years, I've been able to achieve some major milestones in my life. And I want everyone here, to begin to think along with me, because this is not, what's the word? This is not a preaching event or something like that. This is us sharing and beginning to assess what can we benefit from what we are sharing. In 2008, just left the banking industry, was in corporate PRO. I wanted something that could give me the opportunity to spend time with my daughter. I had one daughter then, and be able to be there for my family, because being in the banking industry, my husband was also in the banking industry, was quite hectic. Sometimes I come back from the office, I lay down on the couch for like 30 minutes before I go into the kitchen to cook, because, hey, both of us just left the banking hall. So I wanted something different, something that could give me time. And this opportunity, which I'm going to be sharing with you today, gave me that chance. In 5 months of working the opportunity part-time, I was able to let go of the job I had then, and I began to run it on a full-time basis. And now I would explain what that full-time means as we go along. And along the line, it gave me the chance to do what I wanted, to be at home when my daughter come back from school, help her with her stuff, and be there for my family. And that was not all. It also helped us financially. You know, financially, we're able to meet a lot of family goals and visions. And not just that, we're also been able to show other people how this opportunity helps them do that. So if you ask me, you will say, Blessing, what have you achieved with this opportunity in 16 years? I will tell you, I've achieved the best life I've ever had. And it's been amazing. So tonight, for everyone here today, I want you to ask yourself, what do you want? because your opportunity starts here. We live in a changing world where career is really uncertain for a lot of people. People are like, they start off somewhere and they think that, oh, in 5 years, I probably will get a promotion to get somewhere, but it's not happening for a lot of people. So a lot of people are not even sure if the next month, the next year, they're still going to be on their job, or if the career they went and spent years in school is going to be available when they come out from school. The cost of living has changed. If you live in my country, everybody we are all feeling the pinch of what is happening. And across the world, there's the same thing. A lot of people have their work-life balance is in shambles. Some people are working too much, not having time for family. Some are not even working enough, not having enough for family. So we live in a changing world. But I'm here to present an opportunity that can help you create a balance, give you a chance to have the life that you really desire, because it's really going to be up to you to make that decision at the end of tonight's presentation. And now you want to ask me, why should you do that? Your reasons are going to differ. Mine was one time. I wanted time. So I don't know how many of us here today are looking at how can I get more time for myself, for my children, for what I do. Some of us already doing a job or a business and it's already taking so much from them. They're thinking, I can't add anything else. But sometimes all you need to do is add something else so that you can have enough income to free up the time that the other one is taken from you. So why would you want to do this? Do you want to travel the world? Some people just want to see the world and be able to say, hey, I went from point A to point B and I feel excited. Some people want to leave a legacy for their family. Some people want extra income, new home. Some want to live debt-free. What about personal development? I don't want to talk about the school fees thing. It's a lot of schools are on holiday now, but towards the end of this month, a lot of parents are going to be like, okay, it's time to dole out that huge amount for fees again, be it the primary, the nursery, the secondary, even the higher institution level. Some people want stability. What you take home is not enough to take you through the months. So you see a lot of people are unstable, sorry, in their finances and in the way things are. So a lot of people have various reasons. What would be your reason to look at another opportunity? What would be your reason? What would be the most pressing thing for you today? I don't know if someone is here for the first time, maybe you want to put that in the comment bar. What is the most pressing? Looking at the screen now, what would be the first thing you want to get in the next 5 months, you want to start seeing in your life? A lot of us want to be stress-free. I just had a story of someone who lost the husband, and it was such a sad one because we can't even trace it to what it was. It was just complaining of headache and headache and headache. And right there in the hospital, before they could say Jack Robinson, placed him on oxygen, did ABCD, right before them, the oxygen level was dropping. And before they would say, oh, we're doing CT scan, we're doing this, the guy was gone. And the answer we are getting is we don't even know what happened. So what would you like? What would be the thing that you would say, oh, the world is changing, I want a difference? I want to see some comments in the chat box, because if you don't really find something that's going to say, you're going to say, this is the reason why I want to do something else, your goals are probably going to be weak and you will not be able to achieve your results. How many of us have been watching the Olympics? There's been a lot of upsets here and there, but you see some of the athletes push through to the last because they have something in their hearts and their mind. Let's see. Oh, I want to travel the world. Dr. Clement, good evening. And explore the world. That's a great one. That's a great one. Travel is a lot of education on its own. So truly, everyone here would have different reasons for why they want something different in their life. And it's unless you can hold on to something, a reason for why you do something, most times the challenges that come with operating any career, any business, if you don't have a goal, if you don't have a reason, if you don't have a why, you will be pushed off that vehicle. You'll be pushed off the purpose for which you're doing it. For every parent here, The one thing you want is to be able to give your family their daily needs. And that's one. So no matter what job you're doing, no matter what is happening in the job, sometimes you get to the office, you are not happy, you're discontented, but you remember that you have bills to pay. You remember that there are things to do with the salary or with the income that comes, and you push on. So in making a decision today, it's going to be very important that everyone picks the key things, at least 2 or 3 things, the reasons why they want to do this. In the recent times, a lot of people have found out that coming onto this opportunity I'm sharing today with Forever Living, people are looking at how they can be flexible with their work. Their salary alone is not helping them live a comfortable lifestyle. A lot of people are looking at what is the second thing I can do, the third thing I can do, even the fourth thing I can do to make ends meet. All right? People are not able to save because of what is happening. Some people are not able to pay an unexpected bill, and the cost of inflation is on the rise on a daily basis. These are some of the reasons some of us have been in the business and continue to work the business. And I'm quite sure that some of us listening today for the first time or hearing it for a second time and still trying to make up their mind, you probably are you're probably at the point where like, maybe I need it for this reason or that reason. But for a lot of people, they found out that the salary alone does not allow them live a comfortable lifestyle. I was talking with someone and they were like, oh, the cost of yam. And someone said the new minimum wage, which has been approved, 70,000, is equivalent to 7 tubers of yam. And now that's crazy, right? But that's all some family have to spend in a month. So how do they go by? Now, a lot of people are at the place where they need a change. And I'm happy to say that with this opportunity you're going to hear today, that change is possible. A lot of people also are tired of the traditional way of working, the 9 to 5, where you have to be in the office. Many people now want where there is no boss, no office, where they can combine multiple things and increase their income. So the old is fading away and the new is coming. Even after COVID, a lot of companies did not return to 9 to 5s. A lot of companies went to 4 times, 3 times a week, because a lot of companies totally rooted out the physical offices. So in today's world, the new is taking away the old. And a lot of people are like, I need to do something else. And that's where Forever comes in. And so I would like to tell you a little bit about Forever and who we are in Nigeria. In Nigeria, we've been around for 45 years. All right. No, for 25 years. And this company has been run for 45 years, going to 46 years now. And we are in 160 countries of the world. We are cash rich, debt free, and a multi-billion-dollar company. And so we have that confidence that when we're building with this opportunity, we can have a base that is not affected by other things. Because in any business you want to do, you want to be sure that you have the access to the income you're trying to create. And this gives us confidence, because I want to go into partnership with someone and the person says, hey, let's go into partnership. The first question I want to ask you, how long have you been doing what you're doing? Because I want to be sure that if I put my energy into it, I will get the reward. And that's the confidence that we have when we offer you the Forever opportunity. We've been around for 45 years. 45 years is not small. That's a long time to be doing something and be doing it successfully. So you have that confidence. You can be sure that when you come on board, you have something that works and will continue to work if you work it. And we're around in 160 countries of the world. That gives you multiplicity of income and income dominations, which means that you can earn in multiple countries across the world. Now, it doesn't stop with you earning in your current country. Are you in Nigeria? Are you in the UK? Are you in the US? If you join Forever today, at the end of this opportunity, you have the opportunity to have a global business that transcends over 160 countries. And that's just massive. Coming in from your home, from your laptop, from your phone, you're able to do business because the company is that stable and has put that structure across board. And now we are cash rich and debt free. Now, this is very critical because many companies are into so much debt that as they begin to make income, the debt overwhelms the company. But this company is cash rich. So if you do A and the reward for A is B, you get the B without questions asked. It's a $1 billion rich company. So I want you to have this confidence as I go in to show you other things that are available with the opportunity. It's an amazing one because sometimes we'll say, is it real? It's too good to be true. It's true because I will also show you people who have achieved the opportunities in the opportunity as well. Now just sit tight and listen. And I want you to make an informed decision at the end of this presentation. All right. So living with the forever mission, you want to look 30 when you're 50. I'm quite sure all the ladies here and the men would agree. Nobody wants to look their age anymore. And that's living healthy. And that's one thing the opportunity gives you. All right. We also prefer a solution to the biggest disease globally, which is an empty wallet. People are hungry. We just had 10 days of end bad governance protest in Nigeria. And what was the major issue? Hunger in the land. Hunger in the land. You may not be hungry, but is it possible your family members are hungry? Is it possible you have people in your community that are hungry, that need something to feed? Sometimes you're okay, but because the environment around you, you have too many hungry people, crime comes into that society. So we have a solution for this disease. And that's what I'm going to share with you today. And then you can live life on your own terms. Remember what I said at the beginning, I wanted the business. I wanted the opportunity to do things on my own time. And that's what I've done in the last 16 years. It's been amazing. It's been also challenging, but with any good success, you must put in the work. And so we continually put in the work because the reward is sure. All right. And in doing the opportunity, the rewards have come in. And this is just an example of what the reward can look like. Recognition of your effort in building the business, in achieving what you've set your heart to do. Because whatever you achieve that you get recognized for comes some monetary benefits, some emotional rewards, some physical things that go with it. So whatever it is you've said at the beginning of the training, I want more time. I want to leave a legacy. I want pension. I want to travel the world. I want better health. I want to be stress-free. It comes with you being recognized for it. The business is such a business that the effort you put in, you get recognized for it first. Now, I'm saying all of this because we live in a society where people take reward for other people's work. And most time you see yourself toiling, working, and the credit goes to another person. I got a call some days back and from someone, I was like, oh, I got a slot for something. And I was like, what? You got a slot for something? You know how many people struggled to get that slot and didn't get it, and you were not here, you got it? But that's just what happens sometimes. It happens. But when you work with this opportunity, you get what is due you. And I can bet you that you feel the joy when you do something that gives you the reward. All right. So like I said, we're in over 160 countries. So I'm giving you this background so that when I begin to show you how you can make money, you are not in confusion of, is this real? Does this really work? Because for everyone who joins the opportunity, the chances are equal if you put in the work. If you put in the work, the chances are equal. So now this is a business that is run by products. We have a conversation plan that I'll get to, but to back up this opportunity so that it doesn't become a scam where it's just, oh, you refer someone and the person comes in and you earn. No, there's a product backing it. And those products are our aloe-based products, award-winning products that have won awards across board. We've got various categories of products, and all of them are used by people like you and I. All right. The products we have is from plant to products to you. The aloe vera products. I remember like 5 years ago, every shop you went to had an aloe product. This one with aloe, that one with aloe, because everybody began to realize the benefit of aloe. They began to realize it was good for your skin, it was good for A, B, C, D, it was good for your intestines, everything. So everybody wanted to identify with it, but we have the origin. We have the biggest aloe farms in the world. And so the products we give to you come straight from the plants to making natural organic products to you. So you get quality at the end of the day. All right. So doing what we do is all about ensuring that people get the best. Now, a lot of people say, why the aloe? Why? Why the aloe? Because it has tremendous benefits inside and outside. Now, these are just some of the internal benefits. And anyone in today's world that is not taking care of their inside, they are just not doing the right things for their health. It helps your immune function. Now, the immune function is controlled majorly from your gut. And so when you take it, you help your body to live healthy, prevent diseases, all right? It gives you a great glowing skin and hair and nails. It's a digestive aid for gastrointestinal health, and it promotes health and well-being. This is internal. But what about external? That youthful look, that removing of fine lines and wrinkles, you know, that clearing of acne and issues that surround you. What about helping with your joints, aches and pains? The products that we offer would help you live your best in your life. And this gives us the confidence to promote it, because we are not selling what doesn't work to people. We're giving you products that promote your health. So you're coming on board, you're like, what am I going to do with the products? First of all, you're going to take care of yourself, and then your family, and then people around you, and they're going to say, oh, you're looking different. What are you using? And you can say, oh, I started on this new thing, and these are the benefits. And I can assure you, you'll find 5 other persons like you who want the same results. And so it makes it easy to share and begin to reap the reward of the products, right? So we have innovative products. Every year we do new products. One of the recent products, the marine collagen, is very effective for your health. Some of them are in different countries, you know, depending on the country you're watching us from. Some may be available, some may not be available, but I can assure you that every product you place your hand on is an effective product. It's an effective product. For the last 16 years, my family and I, we've used, we literally removed every other personal care things from the house. And so even up to my little children, they know, should by chance we run out of the 2 gel, they won't want any other thing. They will tell you, no, I want the green one, because the products are that effective and they love the benefits that it gives to them. So what kind of products would you run into when you join our business? Products for everyday living, healthy products, weight management. Now that's one thing. Once you're getting to a certain age, you begin to consider it. Weight management, right? Everybody wants a healthy weight. You had too much weight, you look older than your age. You had too much weight, it comes with degenerative diseases, it comes with illnesses. So we got products for that. We got products for skincare. Now, of recent, we've invested majorly into anti-aging skincare. And so you see a lot of people looking younger than when they started the business. You see a 70-year-old person looking like 50, and like, what are you doing? Nothing. I'm just taking care of myself with the products. We've got nutritional products, like the omega-3, um, um, omega-3, forever omega-3 fatty acid, which is good for your cholesterol level and your cardiovascular health. We've got the Pro-B, which is effective for your gastrointestinal health. We got the eye vision, which is good for your eye, especially in this digital age. I'm just giving you some examples, but trust me, when you come on board, you will see a large plethora of products from which you can choose, pick, and use for yourself, customized to your own specific needs. We've got kids nutrition. Current nutrition for my kids, the favorite is the absorbent C. They can actually, which is the forever vitamin C that is bonded in oat bran, which gives more availability when you take it. All right. Now, as a biochemist, you know, there's some products and some things you take that are water soluble, oil soluble, some go fast, some go slow. Now, when you use our own vitamin C, it's bound in the whole bran, so it gives you longer availability in your body as against the other ones that don't have oat bran, that just goes through and you urinate or excrete the ones that your body does not use. So you have greater value for money with the one we have. We have personal care, the roll-on, the 2 gel, we also have what we call the Aloe First, which is a key first aid product. We have the bee products, the honey. We've had testimonials of people where they're still in the hospitals. Our honey is recommended for managing burns, for managing wounds, healthy, free from pollution. We've got energy giving products. We also have what we call the Forever Royal Jelly, which is like the cream and cream of anti-aging. So whatever it is you're looking for, we can offer you. And so when you join the opportunity, I need to say this quickly. It's a case of success for you when you begin to switch your brands one by one. So you begin to replace the alternatives and you find yourself having business because you are using the products. If you can imagine yourself shopping from where you make money. So I walk into a supermarket and I want to buy skincare and I buy only the Forever brand. And the Forever brand says, I will pay you for shopping the Forever brand. That is what you do with the business. So it's products for healthy daily living, everyday life, and you get to enjoy it, all right? Now, we've had global success all these years because the method of compensation is very simple. Now, if you've not gotten anything I've said all this while, get this one. This is a very simple method. Simple. The company produces the products. In fact, let's start from the beginning. They plant the aloe, they produce it, and then they supply directly to us, the customer. So when you come on board, the first thing you become is a customer. And then as a customer, we now become the home-based business owners because from our homes, we can share the benefits to other people by showing them the potential of the business and sharing the benefits of the products. So you see, you don't need to get a shop, you don't need to get a warehouse, you don't need to get a lot of paraphernalia that would make it an expensive venture. All you need to do is start with yourself, your family, and a few friends if possible. But the first thing is supplying to you. So you don't need to go search for where am I going to get it. Once you come on board, we supply to you. And once you get your supply, you join the network of home business owners that have the access to give the information of the business to other people, showing them what can they earn. Now, none of us went to school to study network marketing, which is how this business runs. But the beauty is that when you come on board, there's enough of training to teach you how to run the business. Because the fear some people have is, how am I going to do it? How am I going to say? I don't know how to talk like Blessing. No, you don't need to learn how to talk like me. We've got a system that places you into some kind of mentorship training where we train you, where we help you, we support you to work your own base business and help you show your potential clients, your potential customers, the business. So we take that early stage of the work, the burden from you by working with you. We don't work for you, we work with you. So I want to encourage you to begin to think in that method. What other business have I done or could I have done that somebody will do this whole work for me and I will still reap the benefits? There aren't many, and Forever is one of the best ones you will find out there. All right. So I've talked about customers, and you'll be like, who are my customers? Besides you, almost everyone else. Everyone is looking for immune-seeking, boosting supplements. The skincare market is large. You don't want to talk about the skincare market. Ask the ladies, ask the men. All right? It's crazy out there. People are looking for what will make them look good and give them the result. If you can assure them, if you can show them the benefits, then you've got the market. The vitamin market is also huge. People are spending millions on these things on a monthly, daily basis. So your customer is everyone. You just need to be able to strategize with the training and the mentorship that we're going to give you. You're not going to be lost. Have no fear. You're going to be held by the hand until you succeed, so that you can be able to coach the people that join you as you build your own business within the Forever Home Business Network. All right. So what is the potential? This is where we come into the income parts. I've shown you the big company. I've talked about the products. I've talked about how good they are. I've talked about who you can get as a customer. So can I make money? Because I'm sure everyone here would love to make money. Yes, you can. The typical earnings are not fixed. It can range, it can be lower, it can be high. But on a monthly basis, you can be a product promoter. I just want to share the products with other people. Nobody's going to force you to do more than that. This business is your own choice, right? I just want to share the product. You can make within 240 to 498 or less or more. Nothing is achieved without hard work. You must work the work. We are not going to tell you, oh, just come in, fold your hands, and hey, money is going to run. No, not at all. You need to do the work, but we're here to help you with the work. And then if you become a business leader, begin to show other people, begin to coach other people to do what you've done to get successful, the income increases. And it's limitless. Over the years of building the business, we've seen people do this business and get so much in a short time that they're like, I never knew it was like this. Because until you start to learn, you will not really start to earn. So this is not a business where you finish learning, then start earning. No, as you learn the business, as you learn the products, as you learn what to do, your earning starts. So it's on the go thing. You know, this on the go, you know, pay on the go, earn on the go. That's what we do here. So, and you can do that from the day you start the business. The earning potential is massive for anyone who is serious. We've got a compensation plan, all right, which starts with what we call the assistant supervisor, moving on to the supervisor where you begin to build your team, and then moving on to assistant manager as your team increases, and then moving on to the level of manager. Once you've gotten to that point of manager, what you're looking at is basically helping people do the same. It's a business of building managers. I really want to say this. People tend to confuse this and I say, oh, I have not achieved this. I've not. No, it's a business of what am I doing? Who else can I show this thing? How am I doing it? Who else can I teach to do it the same way? Because once you get to the level that you are, you understand supervisor, you just started. Who else can I show how to become an assistant manager, assistant supervisor? Once you keep showing more, you see yourself move to supervisor. I show more, I move to assistant manager. I show more, I move to manager. And once you get to manager, at that point, you are the point where you are considered, please just continue to show other people how to make manager. Now, the space and the speed and the pace will differ per person. Everybody will not achieve it at the same. I got to this level of manager in 2 months, but we simply do it in 2 weeks. We simply do it in 2 years, in 6 months. It's your journey. I want you to love it because the reasons why you're joining are going to be different from the next person. And if you begin to compare, you will get discouraged on your journey. So your journey must be, I want A. What is A? I want 100,000 a month. Why? I need to pay some money for my children's education. That's your goal for now. And so when you come in, you're not looking at the person who is, hey, I wanted 1 million, so I'm running more than the person wanted 100. Your goals were different. And at that point, what happens is that you find joy in your achievement as you progress. So the person who is running for 1 million motivates you to move from your 100,000 to a 1 million. And this we do as a team. It's critical that you understand as you join the business, because if you don't work as a team, you don't come into the team, you wait for someone to call you all the time, you don't look for information, you don't seek to learn, you won't earn. This is a business where you earn while you learn. I really need to say this because a lot of people missing are like, I've not started making money. Why? Are you doing anything? Are you making some activities? Are you following up with your team? Are you learning from your leaders? Are you putting in the work? Once you do that, everything I've said with respect to the compensation plan can be yours. I'm telling you, I'm going back so that you can see it can be yours. It can be yours. All these positions have been achieved by real human beings like you joining us today, and will continue to be achieved by real human beings. They are achievable and doable. All right. And now, once you are in the system, the company says, besides money, besides quality health, besides the products that you're going to use, feel good, look better, look healthy, I've got some incentives for you. And one of them is a travel incentive. Now, someone said at the beginning, I want to travel the world. That's my girl. Whoever that was, I mean, all right, that's my girl. Because traveling on its own is an education. With Forever, you get 2 paid global trips yearly. Paid for 2, air ticket paid, spending money paid. Now, when we got into the business in 2008, I joined for extra money, to be honest. I didn't even know how well this thing would go, but I wanted that extra money that could give me time. And in 3 months, 4 months, I was seeing that extra money it was hitting, it was way more than my salary job at that time. But in 5 months, we qualified for the first vacation. And it was expense paid trip. And my husband was like, are you sure? He was still in the banking industry. He said, you know what? When you get to Lagos and you see the tickets and they have paid for it, let me know. I'm going to my office. I said, okay, guess what? I'm the smart Delta worry girl. I picked up his passport with myself, carried his bag. I said, when I call you, I'm on my way to Lagos. When I call you, just start coming. And I got to Lagos. I went to the Forever office and I said, my name is Blessing Odion. I just qualified for a trip to Ghana. I said, oh, and they looked through the list and they saw my name and my husband's name. I was like, yes, real. It works. I was just doing my business. I didn't even know there was a qualification attached to it at that time. I didn't know. But I was building according to the structure that the company had given. And that's how we went on our first vacation with the company. I called my husband and said, please just start coming. By the time we got to the airport, it was even late before I could fly in from our city to Lagos. It was late, but Forever had arranged, they had checked us in, all, corporate check-in, we're like big girl things now, you get it. It was beautiful. And the trip was just an eye-opener. And my husband, because he's been one who's been traveling, he's gone to Australia, gone to countries. So it was like, what thing I want to do when I never see? What, they company gave us a very beautiful hotel. And then he went and said, do you know what I just saw? He saw the governor of one state. He came back and said, I saw another governor. I said, do you see them on the streets of Nigeria like that? See, we came here and we're meeting the highbrow people, That's Forever for you. You take you around the world, place you in hotels that you normally would not put your money into, and give you the time of your life. And in the last 15 years plus, we've been around the world ourselves, our team members, 25 all expensive trips and counting. Sometimes within the years, we're going on trips 4 or 5 times. We've been around the world. When we got started, I had just one daughter. She was going everywhere with us. Went on a submarine dive. I keep telling people, I don't see mommy water for there. We went down, went into the ocean, and the submarine came up. That experience, I can't forget in my life. We're at O2 Arena, and we went up the O2 Arena. Many of the Nigerians were scared. They were like, I don't know if you climb this. And I say, I know. If I come UK now, Freebury Park and all those places, I go by myself. This one that the company is paying, I want to have the best of it. All right? We've been around the world, and that's what you can do when you come on board. This year, we've been to India. We've been on another trip. Next year, we're going to Paris. Are you just coming on board? You can join us to Paris next year. You just need to ask the person who has invited you, what do I need to do to go to Paris and to go to Phuket, which are the 2 vacations for next year. It is possible. Just see it in your mind. And then the next incentive we have is called the Forever to Drive. This one, the company gives you an incentive plan and says, do it, work the business for a couple of months according to a structure, and then you get an incentive that spans over 3 years. So a lot of people use it to purchase a car, get something for themselves. Some people use it to boost their business. The money is yours to do whatever you want to do with. And it's something that you can use to fund your dream, fund your lifestyle, all right? We've had several qualifications on this incentive as well. It's been beautiful because when you do this, people get to see that it works. What is said in the company policy is real. You can actually qualify and get these incentives in your life. My first car, my second, we've done about 5 qualifications of the car incentive because it is renewed every 3 years. It's up to you to pick and choose what you want to run with in the business because it works. If it doesn't work, then all these things we are saying, you won't see any real human being achieving them. It will just be on paper or somebody or you born white person that they said was there. But we're talking about us, flesh and blood, who are in the same situation with you achieving it. So you can do it. All you need to do is put your heart to it. I tell you, if you want to convert how much you can earn now with the car incentive, it's in the millions. In the millions. These are many of us from across our city who have qualified for the car severally. What do you want? What is your why? Why are you joining the business? I had a team member qualify for the car incentive, and straight up she went and bought a land as she started getting her money. She just she got an asset. It's going to be yours. We've seen people use their car incentive to get sewing machines for their sewing business. People use this income to build their financial assets. So that's what you need to look at. It's not just, I want to qualify for Forever Car. No. What will I do with it? How do I use it to improve myself, my family, and the society at large? All right. And last but not the least, in terms of incentive, is what we call the chairman's bonus. Now, this is the icing on the cake, man. I tell you. Now, one thing was told to me when I joined by the lady who told me about this business. She said, you can get a real assets every year if you qualify for the chairman's bonus. It's talk. I don't know, maybe some of us here know, but I'm from Warri. We know they carry last, right? We know they carry last. Once we hear say something, they happen. We do our best within the real way to get it working. And so from 2009, I put in my effort and worked with my team, got qualified, team members got qualified. And for every year that we qualified, we put down something real with the money. That's what you can do. Now, we've covered the amounts for compliance sake, but I can tell you these amounts are life-changing. Now, if you look in the picture in there, that's a country with a lot of their chairman's bonus qualifiers. Now, when they go back, that all money goes into the economy of that country. Do you think that country will remain the same? No, it won't. Even their families will not remain the same because they have brought in inflows. Now, the chairman's bonus is not just your team effort anymore. It's you taking a pie from the global pots. That is huge. So what happens is that every month I earn from myself and my team. But when I'm on the chairman's bonus platform, I'm earning from the pot of every leader who is qualifying for the chairman's bonus. That is beyond my effort at that time. You see how Forever is beautiful? You see how this business works? It gives you leverage. It gives you residual income. So you can build. You're not just earning linear income from your today's effort. Your effort continues to pay you down the line. That is a key structure. I'm going to talk a little bit about this lady in a minute, but I just need to recap. What have I told you? You can earn from when you shop for yourself. You can earn when you build a team. You work with your team, you get paid for their effort and your effort. You earn when you retail the products. You earn when you qualify for incentives, the travel incentive. You earn when you qualify for the car incentive. You also earn from the chairman's bonus. Now, these incomes that you're building with Forever, you can turn them to your residual income. That's the beauty, because you are paid for not just your effort for today, but the effort you did yesterday. As long as you continue to water it and cause it to produce, it works. And after a while, you even forgot you did that effort. But because that person has picked up their own dream, their own goal, and they're running with their business, Forever says, hey, I'm seeing somebody behind doing something. Who brought that person? They say, yeah, it's Blessing. Oh, Blessing needs to continually get paid. That's residual income. It's different from you just getting paid every month. So to enjoy Forever, you need to work the structure to build a residual income. And that is a true legacy that you can keep. The Forever business is also transferable to your next generation. We don't get to say that a lot these days. You can will it to your next generation. It is willable. It is willable. Now, my father passed on at a very, let's say he wasn't so old, but he was quite high up there in this company. He was an assistant general manager. He was like 2 steps from the top. But by the time he went, nothing. Nobody called us and said, your father was AGM. Oh, yeah, come and take this one. No, in fact, none of us even worked in that company. None of us. So, but with Forever, you can build your business that you leave something for the generation that's coming. And that's truly beautiful, because it's stated there in the company policy, so you can hold them to it. Right, sure, we do something about it, and your family can enjoy these efforts you're going to put into building something, and it's not going to go to waste. So you can earn when you retail, you can earn when you build a team, You can earn when you qualify for the travels. You can earn when you travel, you qualify for the car. You can earn with the chairman's bonus and many other incentives. Monthly, the company also does like promotional incentives. They give out promos, which gives you opportunity for extra income. There's always extra with Forever, unless you're not building the business. If you work it, it will work. All right. So these are some things you can put your heart to and say, have I got anything to lose really in this business? No. You'll be getting a global business to trade in 160 countries. The blueprint for the business have been developed over 45 years. You get a personal website. You get a personal business coach and mentor. That one is not cheap. To mentor anybody comes with money. But you get a free one when someone introduces you to the Forever business. You have access to online and printed material, and then you have a supportive community. Just imagine yourself in a community where everybody's wishing you good. Nobody's eyeing your success. Everybody's saying, rise up. We want you up. We want to celebrate with you. We want to see you at the top. That is what you get when you get started today. And you can get started right away. All you need to do is meet the person who has invited you and tell them, thank you. Thank you so much for telling me about this opportunity. It makes a lot of sense. How do I get started? They'll give you an online form. You fill it. Simple. You don't pay to get registered. You only pay for your choice of products. And we have varying starting points, which you can discuss with the person who has introduced you today. And if you have questions, that person is more than willing to answer your questions. I can assure you that. We are super willing to get you through any difficult starting phase to get you started and growing in your Forever business. What will you achieve if you get started today? If you don't delay? Procrastination is a thief of time. If you do that and you put your heart to some of the things I've said and then work closely with the person who has invited you and the team, you will be able to do what no one has done. Because for 2 years, focus, 3 years, focus, 5 years, focus. And then people begin to ask, what did you do? It looked like magic. But what you did was make a decision today that is changing the next course of your life. I believe that everyone here who is on this call and have not started, you are not going to say no. You're going to say yes. And you're going to meet that person and say, how do I get started? And we are going to celebrate you in the nearest future. But will it be easy? I'll be telling you lies if I tell you to just come on a platter of gold. There are going to be times you're going to question yourself. But don't worry, we've all been there. We've all been there. It will be worth it, all right? Because like this lady, now we've covered the amount for compliance sake, but that amount was a 7-figure check that she was carrying under her armpits, a 7-figure check in dollars. Now, what? Did she have challenges? Yes. She said, I didn't have the time. I made the time. I didn't have the knowledge. I did what I knew. Many people like, hey, I don't know what to do. Like me. After I joined, the next day I called. I said, please don't do it again. I cannot do this, so I don't know who to talk to. And lady says, I've already put you in the system. I'm like, yeah, one chance. I've entered. But it was a good one chance. And look at me today, down the years, not just myself, but the plethora of people that have helped with the business as well. You see, I didn't have the support. I learned to support myself. Now you won't going to have support. We are ready to support you back to back. I didn't have the confidence. The confidence came with the results. So if you do the work, as you get the results, and somebody says yes, somebody buys a product, somebody says, I used the product, see what happened. I did this, see what happened. Oh, Blessing gave me this and see what happened. What happens to me? My confidence increases. So if I don't start the work, I don't even get this confidence to even get the results. You see, I had a lot going against me. But guess what? I had enough going for me. You see these benefits, you see this incentive I've told you enough about, they're enough. You can take them to the bank. If you do what they say do, the company policy is there. You get the result that is attached to it. You see, I had plenty of excuses. Who is raising up their hand like me? Excuses. Like my pastor would say, it's excusitis. Many excuses. Say, but I chose not to use any of them. I want you to be like her today. choose not to use any of the excuse that will come your way, that you'll be presented with. Don't choose them. Ignore them. Rather choose your reason, choose your why, so that you can see a change in your today, your tomorrow, and your future. We are real people. Architects, pastors, housewives, students, everyone you see are just like you. No two heads, no four hands, no four legs. Focus, vision, goals, drive, determination, support is all we use to work this business. And we see success along the line. So what will I have you do today? If you do not go after what you want, you will never have it. If you do not ask, the answer will always be no. And if you not step forward today to start this business right now, right here, today, you will always be in the same place. But I do not wish that for you, because I know that you're going to take the right step, and together we're going to see you at the top. Thank you for listening, and God bless you. Good evening. All right, so thank you so much. I don't know if Forever Nigeria is here, CSM or Kelechi. Please meet who has invited you for this presentation today and go get started. Thank you for joining. It's been my pleasure taking you on this ride for the last 50 minutes. I trust it was worth your time. God bless you all. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mrs. Adetsu. Thank you so much. So much for that amazing presentation. For the new ones, I think if you, from the poll, we, let me see, I'm trying to check the poll. This poll is always important to us. 12, okay, you have 12 new people according to the poll, but I know it's not. If I check the total, a lot of people still have not attended to the poll, but for now we have 12 people. So for the 12 new persons that are joining us, this proposal that Mrs. Adetutu made today was for you. It was specifically made for you. And like she rightly said, if you have questions, kindly meet whoever invited you. I know somebody invited you for this. Somebody sent you the link. Somebody invited you. So kindly meet them, and we'll be glad to have you join us. We are waiting to see you take one step towards achieving your goal, towards achieving that thing that matters most to you. So if you don't have, I think, yes. Okay, we don't have any questions. So this is actually a business opportunity meeting, so we don't have questions. Like we said, meet whoever invited you. So Mrs. Blessing Adetutu, we want to thank you in a very, very, very special way for facilitating this business opportunity meeting on behalf of all of us today. We want to say thank you so much for that, and I want to also thank all of us for joining. Thank you for finding time to join us this evening. For the new ones, we look forward to having you join our team. We look forward to having you join this amazing opportunity that we just proposed to you today. So on behalf of all of us in Forever Nigeria, I want to say a very big thank you and good evening to all of us, and always consider what matters most to you. Please, I know why I'm saying this. This is a period of, somebody sent me a message that this is a period of sudden death. This is a period of sudden death. Please and please take care of yourself. Please and please take care of yourself. Please and please, even for Forever business owners, please and please find time to use our products. Please and please find time to use our product, have a lot of advocacy, have a lot of cardio health, please and please find time to use this product. I'm not saying sell, find time to use. You deserve to use the product. You deserve to use the product. If you know, you know. If you know what I'm talking about, you understand why I'm saying this. You deserve to use the product. You deserve to use the product. So on behalf of all of us, once again, I wish all of us the best of the evening. And if it doesn't make you smile, change it. Bye-bye.